Hello, everyone. My name is Courtney Taylor, and I help small business owners be able to create a dynamic brand so that they can stand out on social media and finally get seen, get heard, and get hired. I often get asked time and time again, where can I find my ideal clients? I need more clients. I need to increase my money. I need to be able to serve more people. And it seems as though it's like people are just really spinning their wheels trying to find where they can go and connect with other like-minded individuals or perhaps their ideal client. The funny thing is that your ideal client is right underneath your nose. On today's video, I'm going to literally give you 3 spots where you can go and connect with your ideal client. Friends, it's really simple. All you have to do is reach out to individuals and start a conversation. People like to start a conversation, they like to feel important and have a relationship that is going to be built upon trust, nothing that looks scammy. So I'm going to show you 3 specific places where you can go and you can find your ideal clients. Meetup.com is a phenomenal place to go and connect with individuals. Now you can connect online or you can connect face to face. So, for example, if I really wanted to be able to find a networking group in and around my area, I can simply connect to more than, I think, 50 different locations here in my town, and there's all different kinds of groups and things like that. So if I wanted to do, say, business, which I'm looking to connect with other business like-minded individuals, I can simply type in business or entrepreneurial or something in regards to that. Or if I wanted, to just only meet women, I can type in, women networking groups and things like that. So as soon as I type in business, it's going to give me a mile radius. It's also going to give me the location. So you want to pick something that's close by, unless you're looking for a different location. If you're traveling, if you have some kind of business engagement and you want to go to a networking meeting, certainly feel free to add in those locations. I remember I was looking at places and networking meetings in Australia for a client of mine. So this thing is global. It's great. And you can connect with people all over the world. So when you go and you find your specific group that you want to go into most active over here on the right hand side. And let's say I want to be able to connect with this particular networking group. Okay. I have over 179 people that are in this group, and I can truthfully connect with every single one. I can send them a message. I simply click on that number over here, and I can say, hey, Elizabeth, I'm kind of new. I just click on her name, and it says send a message right here. And I can say, hey, Elizabeth, I'm new to this group, and I'm looking for some really interactive networking groups. Wanted to see what you thought of this specific individual group and kind of connect that way. What do you do? Why did you choose to, join this group? What have you gotten from this group? Are there any specific challenges that you're currently facing in your business that I can help support? Or is there anyone that that might be in my network who would be a really good referral for you? This is a phenomenal place to be able to network with people. If you don't reach out to some people, unfortunately, people are not necessarily just going to jump out and reach out to you. Even if we go to, say, a platform like Facebook or LinkedIn, if you're not producing content, people aren't just going to automatically fall from the sky and drop in your lap and have a conversation with you. You've got to remain current. You've got to remain active, and you have to give them a reason to want to be able to reach out to you. Now, I'm just showing you some specific areas where your ideal clients are hanging out and where you've got to build engagement, where you've got to consistently show up, show off. And the more that you connect, you have buyer's advantage, because a lot of people aren't doing this in business, and this is why they're failing. I can go right to Facebook. I can go to a group in Facebook in regards to entrepreneurial woman. And right here in every single group, and I don't think a lot of people utilize this, they're just basically going into a group and they're posting things on a group, nobody's reading them, and they're not connecting with the individuals within the group to see what those people really want. Because it's one thing to be in a group and just post, and then nobody's commenting on your stuff. And then it's another thing to actually use the group to see what the members inside the group are looking for from an individual like you. So when you do post something, people are actually responding. If you're not serving the people within the group, you cannot be of any value to the actual group. So it's good to get to know the people in the group first before you go and you make all this time to create a really great post or create a really great webinar. You have no clue what these people want. So I can go right here in any one of my groups and I can go to members and it's going to tell me their name, their business title, hey, I want to go connect with Val. Val has like a really awesome, amazing, profile picture. She looks like she's very vibrant. She definitely got something in common with me. She loves the color blue. I can tell because they're branding. So I'm going to make note of that when I reach out to Val. Hey, I love your picture. You look very vibrant and alive, and you look like, you're having a good old time. Tell me a little bit more about yourself and what brings you to this group. Okay. So that's 2 places right there where your ideal clients are literally hanging out. And listen, that person may not be an ideal client, but behind their doors, they have a network and influx of individuals that you can connect to. So you're not necessarily looking to get business from that person directly, but perhaps they can refer you over to their inner circle. Remember, you've got to be able to connect to get behind the door, and you have access to all these people, but if you don't reach out to them, they're not going to give you access to their large network. Let's hop over here to LinkedIn for a moment. LinkedIn has a ton of different ways that you can interact and engage with people. I'm just going to show you one of them today because this is an area that is so underused on LinkedIn, and it's the group section. LinkedIn last year allowed us to be able to increase the opportunity to literally connect with 100 groups. They literally doubled the amount that you were allowed to connect with. So you can connect with you can connect with 50 different groups in the past. Now it's 100. So they doubled it. So you have the access to connect with 100 different groups. Let me just show you how powerful this is. Let's say I'm looking to connect with individuals who are in the digital marketing space, social media marketing. These are the individuals I'm looking to go after because they're like-minded, right? They understand social. Perhaps they have clients who need help with social and their branding and things like that to look good on social media platforms. All I have to do is click on the number of members that are right here. And now I have access to literally over 300,000 members in this group that I can reach out to. I can start a conversation because, again, the point of doing this is figuring out what are these people's needs? What are their wants? So when I produce content within this group, when I go and post on this group, I'm getting those people to respond. Not only that, but when you go inside LinkedIn and you connect with people, you figure out what they want and you're responding to their biggest challenges, then you can go create your own group and say, hey, you know what? I noticed that you had mentioned you had a challenge with X, Y, and Z. So I went and I created a group for you and you could get more content there. It's a really great way to be able to pull people together under one platform. Especially with LinkedIn, you could do that on Facebook. You could go create your own meetup group on Meetup. But the fact of the matter is my point to today's video and training is to have you guys wrap your head around your ideal clients are right in front of you, number one. Number two, if you are not literally reaching out and figuring out what your ideal clients want, you have no business creating content because you're going to be in content mode, content creation mode for hours, for days, for weeks, for months, for years. And your clients, our ideal clients, may not be reaching out to you. Now you wonder why nobody's responding, because you're not literally figuring out their need, figuring out their pain point, and literally creating content around that. So I hope today's video really resonated with you. I'd love for you to add your comments below. If you'd like to be able to connect with me, you can hop over here onto my lovely LinkedIn page, marketingwithcourtney.com, and you can go over to the contact page right here, and you can go ahead and you can schedule a free consultation with me for me to review your LinkedIn profile, make sure that everything is looking super sharp so that you are attracting your ideal client. You are no longer leaving your ideal client on the table for somebody else to be able to grab, and leaving money on the table, right? When you choose not to go out and market yourself in a professional way on these social media platforms, you are leaving the hand of your potential clients in the hands of your competitor, leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table for somebody else to grab. No longer are we going to do that. So if you'd like to learn more of how you can attract your ideal clients to you through the use of social media and be able to connect with them and make a ton of money this year and start the year off right, then come over to marketingwithcourtney.com/contact, or you could just go to marketingwithcourtney.com, click on the contact page, and click here to set an appointment. Schedule a time to be able to speak with me, and I will reach back out to you. I want to get to know who you are on the other side of this screen. I want to get to know what your biggest challenging problems are within your business, so together we can work on solutions for overcoming them and help you create the greatest success that your business has ever had in 2017. May you guys have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.